Alright, good evening once more. It's Mr. Charles, and on this video I'll be solving some more questions from the math WASSCE SSC maths core 1 that we've been on so far. Okay, this is for 2016, and this is the objective paper. We're right now on number 4. Okay, now let's quickly see how many we can do before the video time is up. Alright, so let's read the question. It's a word problem. The distance d through which a stone falls from rest varies directly as the square of the time t taken. If the stone falls 45 centimeters in 3 seconds, how far will it fall in 6 seconds? Okay, now this is basically a variation question. Okay, and we're told that the distance d, a quantity through which the stone falls from rest, varies directly as the square of the time t taken. Okay, so how do we represent that? And then we'll come back to the question and take out the values that we see. Now, when it comes to a question of direct variation simply is represented like this. D is directly proportional to t squared. Okay, so d is directly proportional to t squared. Alright, now take a look at that. The next thing we're going to do is to take care of the proportionality sign, and we're going to do that by introducing a constant k. I'm sure you guys remember that constant. Okay, do you notice it's become equals to k times t squared? Alright, now the first thing we'll need to do is to find the value of k before we can solve the question. And if you remember, the question said d is 45 cm for a time of 3 seconds. So that's 3 squared. Remember, t represents the number of seconds, so 3 seconds will have to be squared the same way t is squared. Alright, now the next thing we're going to do is to find the value of k. Right now k is the only thing we do not know. Okay, so this is going to give me 45 equals 3 squared is 9, so that's 9k. Alright, now I'm looking for the value of k, and in mathematics, anytime you're looking for the value of a letter, okay, you simply divide both sides by the coefficient of that letter. So we're going to divide both sides by 9. See that? And I'm going to divide this side by 9. 9 in 45 by your times table is 5. Therefore, k equals 9. See that? Alright, now we know the value of k. We'll take it and put right here. Okay, so d equals 9t squared. Alright, and next we're gonna have that d equals 9t squared. Now the question asked us, what's the distance it will fall through if the time is 6 seconds? So we're going to ask what d will be. Remember, 9 is a constant, so it doesn't change, and this time 6 is what's going to be squared, because that's what the question asked. Alright, now 6 squared is 36. All right, now 36 times 9. Okay, now remember we're using um okay, this is the popular one, PEMDAS. Okay, and PEMDAS says parentheses first. All right, there are no parentheses here. Exponentiation, that's the power. All right, and then multiplication comes after exponentiation. So we have, following this order, 36 times 9. Okay, so let's quickly do a calculation here. 36 times 9. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 5 is 32. Okay, so we have, therefore, D is going to be 324 centimeters. Okay, all right, so that's how we find the value of D. Now take a look at the working again from the top. That's the second step. Third step, we introduced the values for D and T in order to find the value for K, and immediately we found the value for K. Oh, wait a minute, I made a mistake. K is 5, not 9. Alright, thank God we went back to our working. 9 into 45 is 5. Okay, so this should be 5 and not 9. Alright, let's quickly fix our working. Sorry about the mix-up. And 5. Okay, so actually this should be 36 times 5. So 5 times 6 is 30, and 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3, 18. So D should be 180. All right, D should be 180 centimeters. Wow, thank you so much for joining me on this. Okay, let's box this out. Since it's a calculation, we wouldn't really need it. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, stay tuned on this channel, subscribe it and recommend it to your friends. Okay, so we can have more people finding the joy of maths, you know, catching up with their O-level maths and all that. See you later.